I am from the smiling coast of West Africa.
I am from the heart of the South Pacific Islands.
I am from spices and melanin, sandy beaches and sunny skies.
E mo lava no CEV inga marfaftaile tuap. Awa olona anga le molonga nga lofa ya titatu.
We greet you all in prayer. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
From where outsiders only see the singing and dancing of our cultures.
From where you're not your father's child unless you succeed, you're only your mother's child when you fail.
From where you say too low when you passed and you smile when it hurts the most.
I am from a culture where young girls are cut and mutilated to preserve the honor of her family.
From the indifference of yesterday to the unspoken words of our history.
From where my parents make my decisions.
Until you marry, then he makes them.
Where I'm from, a son's education takes precedence over a daughter's education. See, I'm not from around here. I am from the Gambia, the smallest country on mainland West Africa, who up until about 50 years ago had uneducated daughters. It was sacrilege to even mention the female child going through the most basic of education, to learn how to read and write. And from an early age, my mother and every other person playing a parental role in our society, especially the women, taught us kids the principles of sharing everything we had with one another, with family, with friends, and even with strangers. And I understood from an early age that I was privileged to be able to go to school and have a family that did not force me into marriage. That because I was privileged, I knew that it was important that I help those who did not have the same opportunities that I have been blessed with. This, among other things, is why I have fallen in love with Year Up. The sense of community, support, and family, the high expectations, and the incredibly awesome support system. Being a part of the movement that is Year Up has been one of the most rewarding journeys I have ever embarked upon in my life. At Year Up, you don't just get handed things and call it luck. No. At Year Up, luck is earned. Before coming to Year Up, I had almost given up on my dreams. I felt trapped and purposeless. And Year Up helped me remember that, see, the women I'm from have muddied palms and wrinkled smiles from tilling the earth with one hand whilst raising children with the other. They embody tenacity so well you can feel their aura from miles away. These women build from scratch what others so easily lay claim to. These are the women who have shaped me into who I am today. The ones who were told they could not, would not, and should not because of their genetic makeup. These are the ones who continue to inspire and motivate me to be the best that I can be. Because of them and Year Up, I know I can and will take on the world. Because of Year Up, I have learned to make trampolines out of a trapdoor.
I am different. They say I'm not like the others, that I have no gifts. They'll never look at me and say that I have potential. Now that I know most people are just not gifted, never will I believe that history will come to move me. There is no fear. I know that all I touch is ruined. Never again will I strive in changing the world. No matter what, one person can't change the world. People don't think it is possible to persevere. I'm telling you, God doesn't care for you. Nothing was ever written that your dreams won't be crushed. My great-grandmother believes that there is no purpose in reaching for the stars. I can't think of a time when you can say, there is hope in me. No, I am different. But here at Year Up, we flip adversity into opportunity. I am different. There is hope in me. No, I can't think of a time when you can say there is no purpose in reaching for the stars. My great-grandmother believes that your dreams won't be crushed. Nothing was ever written that God doesn't care for you. I'm telling you, it is possible to persevere. People don't think one person can change the world. No matter what, I strive in changing the world. Nothing again will I know, never again will I know that all I touch is ruined. There is no fear that history will come to move me. Never will I believe most people are just not gifted. Now that I know that I have potential, they'll never look at me and say that I have no gifts. They say I'm not like the others, that I am different.
Thank you. Could all students and alumni please stand? Year of students and alumni. We do not accept the opportunity gap that exists in our nation.
Those standing before you represent only a small fraction of those people who face the opportunity divide.
Now imagine if all 20,000 young adults facing the opportunity divide were reached by Year Up. That is what we can accomplish together. They have tried to bury us.
But they do not know that we are just seeds. Thank you.